for. Come join the Geek Drums Nation.
Normal about those guys.
Yeah, but I mean,
Fair.
number 4 must be like the main robot. If he dies,
Well,
I have a problem.
He's probably gonna die because I mean, you know how Gunn
Yeah.
like likes to get people attached to those characters before taking them out in a gut wrenching way.
Yeah, but then you have Eddie Gathegi. Like, oh my god, like his Mr. Terrific suit. I'm about to log into my Instagram so I could just pull it up on here. His Mr. Terrific suit without the jacket. Yeah. Like yeah, I'm all here for that.
Yeah, because you never really saw that on the whenever Mr. Terrific was an Arrow, he like always had the jacket on.
Yeah, and I don't think his looked like that underneath anyway.
No, I don't think so.
Like
either.
being completely honest, I don't think it did.
Yeah, because it was like just a full out black vest with some lining, and you never really got to see a sleeveless look.
Yeah, but this one is dope. Like he's like they cook with these suits. Like I can't lie, they cooked with these suits. They cooked.
Yeah, and
in terms of the posters, I wish they would have hired an artist to hand drawn it. Like, I don't know if y'all, I'm not trying to measure already, but like the one thing I appreciated of, well, maybe we'll talk about it later, the FF marketing is that when Thunderbolts came out, they had released a thing like, collect the trading cards, and they hired an actual artist. Paul Mann is the artist who I'm a big fan of, to draw those like collecting trading cards.
Yeah.
And now I think they also have him as big posters. When I'm like, get an artist to draw these actors' life. Like, I mean, damn it, DC Comics, you have a full murderer's row of artists you could do.
Yeah,
I agree.
But
I agree. That would have been dope to see. And it's like you said, it's a missed opportunity. Honestly, it's a missed opportunity. But I will be pulling up. A lot of people have posted like the images from like the book that came out, and a lot of that artwork is kind of cool.
Oh, the children's book?
Yeah, that has like a description of everything. Like Lex's minions are called Raptors. Like his soldiers, they're called the Raptors.
Not the Toronto ones.
right.
Yes.
So yeah, this is actually one of our best looks that we've gotten of what the what this universe's version of the Green Lantern ring looks like.
Yeah. And he just looks so smug. Like he looks so smug.
I mean, that's Guy Gardner for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. Let me see if I can.
And I imagine that because people have been bringing this up, since all the way back when those set photos came out in the first teaser trailer. But I imagine people like Hawkgirl and Mr. Terrific to a lesser extent, because he already pretty much resembles himself. But I imagine that by the end of the movie, they're going to abandon the Lord Tech decor and resemble more of what we typically see those characters as.
Yep. And we did get confirmation, just like I've been speculating for weeks. Justice Gang is not the official title.
Yep.
That's just what Guy wants to call them for some odd reason.
Yeah, and they've used that team as like another marketing pull whenever they did those little commercials for the toys.
Yeah. So that's what he wants to call them. That's not, I guarantee you, Soups is gonna give them the real name.
Not the creator Soups, please no.
No, like Superman. I'm sorry.
Right. I know. I was messing. I was like, don't let that guy have any say in.
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Is that good or is that too much?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Okay. What I don't like is him saying our metahumans arrived this summer. That can potentially cause some weirdos to be weird, but yeah. Oh my goodness!
I mean,
is that Phil? Is Phil in the likes? Oh,
is
that unfiltered? Oh,
I do see Taz down there.
It's. I think it's unfiltered. Oh my goodness, he liked the post.
Justice Goons.
Justice Goons would be hilarious. Female robot is voiced by Linda Cardellini. Other male robot is voiced by Michael Rooker, and one is voiced by Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk. Yep, those two are definitely
One. Wait, Willem Dafoe is voicing one. I did not know that. No, Cody, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But her and Jimmy got character descriptions in the children's book, which is why don't she got a poster? No, I think she didn't. She have a poster? I swear she had a poster. Or maybe this is just the rollout for like the heroes, like the superheroes. I don't know. I'm not gonna make no excuses. I ain't gonna make no excuses for it. I do feel like Lois deserved a poster, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe we get more, but the marketing is picking up so much. Crypto, for this to be a completely CGI dog, it looks so real.
Really?
Yeah, the dog is
a real dog.
The dog is the dog is completely CGI. It's just modeled. It's modeled after James Gunn's dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think that looks good. The crest on his collar, it looks worn. It looks like he's had it on for a very long time.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it doesn't look fresh.
James Gunn really did a good job bringing these robots out the comics, like bringing them to life.
Yeah. And all those people that want to say that, oh, he doesn't know comics, this, that, and the other. Just because he's not pulling from the comics that you all know doesn't mean he's not pulling from comics.
Oh, I was about to say he doesn't have nothing, but it just says crypto. It doesn't say anybody's playing. That's funny.
I mean, they could get anybody behind the mic and do dog barks.
Yeah.
Roof, yeah. Or just generate it. Like, I don't know. It's a dog.
I think it's the fact that he looks like he just wants to say something stupid. Like he looks like he just wants to say something stupid. Like I'm glad that he's the one that, which makes me he has to be the leader of this team. I mean, it would make sense. He's older than them. He's older than Mr. Terrific, and he's older than Hawk Girl. Well, he might not be older than Hawk Girl, but you get what I mean. Hawk Girl, her description doesn't say if she's Thanagarian or not. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way they're going with that.
I would like it if they did go that route, because that opens up a whole nother part of the DC universe where you can explore through multiple projects.
Thanagarians, man.
Yeah, like they did in the Justice League cartoon back in the day. There was a whole two-parter from Thanagar.
The Justice Gooners, more like it. That would be fun. No, we're saying that, and he's gonna haul it off and say, "Okay, you don't like Justice Gang? What about the Justice Goon?"
Oh, I didn't realize Bitsy Tulloch commented on that post.
Yeah, Bitsy Tulloch has been a huge supporter of this film, which is why I don't get why people are so stuck on trying to say, "Oh, this movie got Superman and Lois canceled."
No, Gunn, if anything, Gunn saved the show from ending on a cliffhanger, because it was gonna end on a cliffhanger, but
oh my god,
through a lot of persuasion, they got told, "Hey, all right, we'll give you one more shortened season to wrap up your story."
This is Dalton, you are hilarious. I'm about to pull that up. Cameron. And yes, we're gonna talk about this because Ronan, Phil, Draven, I saw him in the chat too. We gotta figure out what we doing.
I know.
We gotta find a theater out there because these tickets are gonna sell out in San Diego.
The furthest. Oh, hold on. The closest. I'm literally right now looking for hotels for Comic-Con, and I'm also gonna be looking at like the nearest theater, like an AMC one.
My hotel is like my wife said our hotel is like 15 to 20 minutes away from the convention center.
Damn.
Yeah. But driving. She had to find one that had like space that could, be for the girls and space that could be for us. That way we not trying to share a TV when we're in there.
Yeah.
That they could still have a space.
Yeah.
It's one thing I hate is sharing a TV with my kids because I don't want to watch Paw Patrol. Okay.
Yeah, it's like I want to watch All American, damn it. That actually got greenlit for a final season, didn't it?
I know. Like, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming, but I said the CW really said, "Look, we ain't making shit else. We're done. We're just gonna air stuff that other people already paid for."
Right.
Well, hey, this is true. We said the Arrowverse ending, Superman and Lois ending was the end of an era. All American being the last surviving show, this is the end of an era.
And it went on for a lot of seasons.
Eight seasons. 8 seasons that ran for like 20. They kept the old thing of like 18 to 22 episodes.
Yeah.
Which I'm shocked. I think this is going to be the shortest season with 13 because even their pandemic seasons had more episodes than the other shows did. Which I'm shocked. I'm legitimately, I am shocked. I did not expect that. Bro, let's look at this is why I wanted to blow it up. First of all, I love the T-spheres.
Yeah.
I love the T-spheres. I love the way the mask, like how they made the mask practical.
Yeah.
How it just cups the lips. That sounded weird.
Yeah, it really did.
y'all know what I mean though. But look at this, like him not having on the jacket. Take the jacket off in the movie, bro.
It just feels like it's right out of Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
Like, it just
Like this,
man.
Bro,
Right.
you know what? No, you know what he's missing? Do you know what he's missing?
What?
The red or white eyes.
The red, which I'm
yeah.
okay with.
Let's
Like,
fill it out. Let's fill it out. Do you know how hard that would eat? Like, come on.
what if like at one point he goes like Super Saiyan, if you will, and he just and it's like, oh shit, he's got the red.
Do you know how hard? Do you know how loud I was screaming in the theater?
It's
Like,
it's
that's all this
horrific
is
in
missing.
time.
This is all that's missing. Is like the red eyes, but like this is ripped right out the comics, and you have people complaining about it. Like, come on, Hawk Girl. I want to see her with the wings, but I mean, it is what it is. I can't wait to see her actual, like when they take off, when they stop working for Lord, and I guarantee you, it was Guy's idea to work for Maxwell Lord.
Oh yeah. I mean, because if anything, you know, Guy is the type of character who would jump at the chance for that type of publicity.
Yeah. But I mean, cool posters. I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all in the long run.
I'm liking the way the helmet looks on her.
Yeah, the helmet looks great. It could be a little sleeker, but that's just me nitpicking. I'd be cool if it was a little bit sleeker though. What else did I share anything else from that? No. Okay, so I have to switch tabs.
I'm just hoping this movie is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good.
I have high hopes. James Gunn hasn't really put out a flat out dud. So I mean,
there are a few of his things I haven't been a fan of, but
yeah. But like a flat out dud, no.
Yeah, nothing like that. Yeah, like I'll say right now, my least favorite like thing he's done is a toss up between Volume 2 and Peacemaker, and even then, I still really dig those projects a lot.
Those are probably my bottom two, also.
Peacemaker is an acquired taste, but the way
I like that taste. Yeah,
Peacemaker, like the way they're handling season 2.
That looks bombastic as hell, and I'm like, all right, let's just see what you got. Let's see if you can actually make this swing, because there's a swing on a lot of stuff.
Because and then like the way that they're describing like what's going on with like him stepping into the pocket and how people try to make those leaks sound terrible. Leaks on paper and leaks when you actually and when you actually see them in what they're actually meant to be. The whole pocket dimension thing. Are people stupid? It's literally a pocket dimension leading from what they want into this.
You said, are people stupid? Yes. Yes, they are.
Like you have a pocket dimension that's leading into it's leading from the DCEU to the DCU.
The minute I saw his dad's like closet thing, where if you will, from season 1, where he had all those gadgets and stuff, I was like, that that's the door right there. No pun intended. Like there's so much. If that's possible, you can do so much more than that.
Now it makes me think though: are there going to be?
I like the Suicide Squad, but
I
then
fucking
again,
love
we
the
have
Suicide
COVID.
Squad. It's
Like,
one of
are
the
there
best
gonna-
comic movies ever created. I'm gonna say right there.
Now I'm sitting here thinking: are they going to bring in like are other characters from the DCEU going to cross over into that doorway too, and then like
Bruh.
have a coexisting issue? That's where I'm kind of torn with this, and I just wish it would have been a whole like that. It would have been a clean slate. It would have been a hard reboot.
I want to see Jack Kirby's old Sandman design and just have him appear through there for some odd reason. I just want to see that.
I wouldn't mind that. And Ronan, I also know how much you want to see Vic Sage pop up at some point.
So,
Bro, don't even get me started on the question. The minute I heard those like inklings, like Easter eggs in Creature Commandos, I was just like,
Yep, Opal City.
I was like, please do that. You could do that as a limited series, and you can still have him pop up in the DC universe and just being like, hey, he's the guy we gotta call. He's fucking. Well, life found a way. Adios, cowboy.
okay.
Wait, what?
And the world kept spinning.
Weakest film in the DCEU? Really? The
Well,
Suicide Squad?
the first Suicide Squad also exists.
That I don't know about Phil. Yeah.
I mean, is it one of my favorites? No, but I mean, you have Suicide Squad 1, Wonder Woman 84, Shazam 2, Justice League. I hate to admit that exists, but all the ones I just named, I would put those far below the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I man, how can I?
Omega,
I don't
was
know.
that you?
With
Oh, yeah, that's my phone. Sorry.
With Phil, I already told him like, hey man, the Suicide Squad is saying stuff, if you will. It's using the squad to talk about big themes and topics that are relevant, even if it's bombastic in that way. I think comparative to what the comedy that James had done up to that point, I think it's the one he potentially holds back from. And it's also good, and the good thing that like he doesn't. It's not about the yuck all the time, even though there's great jokes in it. Has a lot of heart, and I think to me, I love the Guardians films. I love them so much. They were a really, I think, necessary fresh air to the MCU and just superhero comic movies in general. But I liked how he honed in a lot of stuff in the Suicide Squad, and I don't know. Just that I know.
I wish Phil would come in here and laugh maniacally, but
Listen,
we can't
me
all
and
get what
Phil.
we want.
Listen, me and Phil have like gone in complete things where I feel like the Suicide Squad honors what John Ostrander did in the 80s with the comics. Phil looks at it completely different. He thinks that Suicide Squad feels close to the books, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. But to each their own.
If we would have seen what the full vision from David Ayer was going to be with this 2016 movie, that probably would have been the closest thing that honored that source material.
Honestly, David Ayer and Zack Snyder had the same problem: studio interference. I was excited for that first Suicide Squad. I did not care for what he did with the Joker, although they could just be my disdain for Jared Leto at this point. But
I mean, that was also like heavily inspired by like the All-Star Batman Joker, and I really don't like that version of the character, so that kind of played into it also.
Phil, you think it's worse than Wonder Woman 84?
Ooh.
That was pretty bad.
She did technically like rape that guy so several times, and he was just taking it. He didn't know what was happening. His body just being ravished. He came back to his senses and was just like, "Ooh, I feel drained." But so
address that movie, please.
I'm sorry. So the Baby Joey thing. Baby Joey, I'm excited for this storyline because Simon Stagg does indeed exist in this universe.
Yep.
Anybody knows the story of Metamorpho and Baby Joey, they know what Metamorpho had to go do to get his son back. They know that Baby Joey cannot affect his son, cannot affect anybody that he's directly related to. What this does is that why Lex has them in those plexiglass things Like, did something start happening to Lex when he like got around Baby Joey?
Yeah.
And that's why he has him in there. But when he breaks out, we're gonna start seeing some freaky stuff happen. Like this, my mind is going everywhere. This people, and then people get mad about this.
It's the deep cut. Like this is deep cut. Like talk about how like nerdy this gets. This is as nerdy as it gets with a character like Metamorpho. And like I'll say this right now, from what I've been hearing from y'all and seeing the kid and what Metamorpho like means, like James is saying something with that. Whether people want to look into it or not, he's saying something with that.
We have a special guest who has honored us with his presence. Can we give a hand for Sir Philip of the Friday Fills with EELS? Not well, it could be both. He does fill them up and then fill them up, if you get what I mean.
Bill Burnell?
It's a sex joke.
So you fools want to sit here and say some shit about the Suicide Squad being one of the best DCEU films? You all really shut your fucking mouth, Guy Gardner. You all really want to go down this fucking rabbit hole?
We've done this.
Really want to go down this fucking rabbit hole?
We've done it.
Really want to go down this fucking rabbit hole?
Lance, if I'm not mistaken, we've done this on the live stream, right?
I will pull out my whole motherfucking volumes, all of them.
Listen,
of Joel Ostrander Suicide Squad. I will pull all 6 fucking volumes out. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Walk the fuck away.
Stream quality
Walk
just went
the
down.
fuck away. Shut your bitch ass up.
I'm good.
You don't know how to shut up.
I'm so lost.
I love Phil.
No, guys. I mean, when I say weakest in the DCEU, that's just my opinion. It ain't nothing but a G thing. I mean, there are objectively worse made movies. I'll agree to that. And Justin Shields, you're fucking dead wrong. Batman v Superman's Empire Strikes Back comic book films. Ron, I'm so glad you have that. That is so, man, that warms my heart, truly.
Justin, Batman v Superman is not a bad movie whatsoever. The one released in theaters is a bad movie. The Ultimate Edition makes a lot of sense.
I love that Ronan has that poster because I know how much of a huge James Gunn fan he is. I don't mean that in a shitty way. It's the honest truth.
No, I wish I used to get the posters all the time. It's like with this Superman film starting up the new DCU, like I'm planning on getting a lot of the the merch for it, like posters. I'm getting the giant stand-up David Corn sweat, and I'm gonna just stick them in front of my drum set, like so I could just stare at it all day. I'm getting a standee, like $50 well spent.
Hey, you do you, boo.
I would have. I mean, it was either put them up in front of my drum set or put them in my room next to me, and my wife said no. So
you're talking to the guy who rubs his Grant Gustin Flash poster frequently. This is nothing strange.
You got the record?
Vinyl.
You got the vinyl?
That's the vinyl? Okay.
Oh, dope.
I was trying to get the CD, but they didn't put it on CD, which is
okay. Well, so the vinyl's better in my opinion. Jordan,
I didn't agree with killing him off, but I get what he was going for.
Listen,
I did not agree with, but at the same,
listen. This argument is dead. It's dumb. It's stupid. Want to know why? Because there is no right or wrong way to start a cinematic universe. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what fandom you're a part of. Again, there is no right or wrong way to start a cinematic universe. And the hindsight, the hate for Batman versus Superman is all predicated on, well, they didn't do it like Marvel Studios! Ah! Fucking whiny little bitches. Anyway.
But I think that came from the fact that they said they wanted to follow Marvel Studios. So you set out that
problem. I mean,
they set out that precedent and then didn't deliver on it.
Yeah,
I think that's everyone's issue.
Yeah, they saw that big universe franchise makes money. They wanted to cash in on that. That's not what Snyder wanted to do. Wanted to tell his own contained story, and they were like, "Hey, this thing makes money. Let's push and push and push."
Fucked up thing is they could have had a whole Justice League film if they just let George Miller make a fucking movie in between Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. But
yeah, we would have got the Justice League film before the Avengers.
Yeah, like I said, there ain't no right or wrong way to start a fucking universe of comic book characters. There isn't. There just isn't. So this whole like killing Superman in the second film of the franchise was a fucking mistake. Shut the fuck up. the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Fucking nonsense. Absolute fucking nonsense. I've been hearing that shit for the last fucking decade, and I'm fucking tired of it.
But do you know what I was talking about with the whole Baby Joey storyline?
Yes, this is Rex Mason's son, if I'm not mistaken. Look, y'all
Yes.
pulled me out of retirement. I was taking a fucking break, but I couldn't stay quiet. Yeah.
Once the Suicide Squad got brought up, you were pulled back in.
How do you feel about Lex's shoulders? Soldiers. Tongue tied.
I mean, I think I told you in private, like, you know, I'm not surprised Guy Gardner's the one that coined the name Justice Gang.
Yeah, like
You know.
we said this a while ago. Like he
Yeah.
had to be the one to come up with that, and they're not gonna like it. And at the end of the movie, it's gonna change. To find out that this isn't even their official name, and he had and the scoopers that hate this film had everybody up in an uproar thinking this was official.
Well, scoopers are dumb, so there's that. As far as Joey goes, I've read a handful of stuff with Metamorpho in it. I know that him and what is his wife's name? It's something Stag. Sapphire Stag.
What is it?
No, not Scarlet Stag. It's fucking damn it.
Stephanie? Hold on.
No, I think she's in the
Sapphire
movie.
Stag.
Is it Sapphire Stag?
Yes.
It is Sapphire Stag.
Yeah.
So, I know that like they're a thing because they were a thing in the Justice League TV show.
Yep.
Like there were a couple there, but I mean, okay, Metamorpho has a kid. I mean, honestly, I want Superman and Lois Lane to bump uglies and have fucking Baby John by the end of the movie, but I doubt I'll get what I want.
But I think we're gonna end up getting John in this universe.
I do
later on
too.
Down the line.
Eventually, yeah.
Because if you want to do Super Sons and you're going to introduce Damian, you may as well, right?
Yeah.
Perfect opportunity.
And when you're bringing in John, that's when you do a movie called Superman Legacy, not starting off.
Whatever, Tosh. You've been replaced by Omega.
Damn,
Well,
that's cruel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't really been saying much like at all. It's just I'm kind of like, yeah, it seems cool. I just don't know really. I just don't care about DC that much.
Wait a minute.
Nothing against.
Is this like harassment? Crypto likes to chase the abominable snowman.
No. Like they met. Like I think it was David Cornsweet and James Gunn mentioned like Crypto has a habit of chasing polar bears and shit in the Arctic.
I don't know why. Now on, when I hear polar bears and Superman, I just think of that fucking Kevin Smith and fucking what was that producer John
Peters.
John Peters fucking story. It's just like polar bears are the fiercest creature in the animal kingdom and shit. And it's just like, God damn it, those fucking polar bears.
Yeah.
And then people were complaining about this. It's a fantasy world. Having the abominable snowman just roaming through the Arctic is actually something that would happen in DC.
We got Frankenstein and the Bride in the DCU. Like
Solomon Grundy.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. Yeah.
But I can't wait to. I guarantee it's gonna be like a small comedic bit with Guy telling Superman like, yeah, our name's the Justice Gang, and Kendra and Michael are gonna be like, no, it's not.
It's not copyrighted.
Like,
Yeah.
but then like at the end of the movie, like I hope they don't